Welcome to Global Christian News, where you get informed of all news concerning Christians. Today, we are covering news from Australia, where churches were urged to change, and if they don't change, they will die. Welcome. At a big meeting in Australia, more than 600 pastors and church leaders got some news about the future of churches. A study by National Church Life Survey Research, which looks at churches worldwide, showed that for churches to do well, they need to adapt to the changing world. Dr. Ruth Powell from NCL's research warned that many churches are not doing great, and 7 out of 10 are getting smaller because they are not connecting with the world around them. The meeting, called the Exponential Conference, focused on the idea of making more churches and communities. Tim Hornell, who runs Exponential Australia, shared how he was shocked by the news that many churches are struggling. He said it's clear that churches have to change the way they do things and try new ideas. Pastor Hornell believes it's time for the church to be open to new ways of doing things and not stick to old habits. He said the times are changing a lot and we need to change with them. If we want the church to not just survive but do well, we need to find different ways to do church and start new ones. But it's not all bad news. Dr. Powell pointed out that more than half of Australians are interested in spiritual things, and many would go to church if someone invited them. She said, if you want to be part of something new that God is doing, be happy that Australians are still thinking about spiritual things. To help new churches grow and connect, Exponential and NCLS Research are teaming up for a project called the New Churches Project. They want to create a list of smaller churches that are doing good things but may not be well known. This will help them work together and support each other. Pastor Hornell is sure that Australia needs more healthy churches that can share the good news of Jesus. He said, we need to rise to the challenge and start more churches, just like Jesus taught and what we read about the book of Acts. Dr. Powell agreed, saying that starting new and different churches will need support from local leaders. She said it has to be a team effort. I love the church and I'm hopeful for the future. And this comes after the advancement of technology, of which many churches they are behind in advancing in a new technology. We know many people now are making friendship through online. And this is a platform that churches can use to ensure that they spread the word of God. But many churches are reluctant in adapting in this new way of living. Now, many churches they are unable to reach people according to how they used to do in those early days where there was no technology. Today, you can reach them through social media. And you'll find many people that you can speak to them about about Jesus. So it is a time for every church across the globe to ensure that every church is adapting to the new technology which is there, so to invite people to their churches and also to help in saving souls. We are called to ensure the world is great. We are called to ensure that the world is doing good according to the word of God. And this way we cannot reach many people if we don't follow or we don't adapt to the new technology which is there. There are many churches with websites, and these are the sites these are that can be used to share sermons. There are few churches with which are streaming online, and if they don't stream online, it means that the people who are being reached across the globe, they are few. We have seen many people who are gathering online, sharing many things which are petty, and if churches they can gather and share things of God, I think world can be changed. It is time for Christians to ensure that they share things which concern Christianity across the globe through social media. Because technology is there, then we have to adapt with technology. We don't want these statistics to come again, this data like this one, now to be warned that if we don't change and adapt with the technology which is there, then the churches will die. We don't want to reach to that level, but we need to lift our search for souls. We need to lift and continue spreading the word of God through online. We can reach many people if we adapt to the new model of living. We can reach many people if we ensure everything is set well. The churches, they have to ensure they adapt to a new model of living. The churches, they have to ensure they adapt technology. And even the approach is different. When you approach somebody, it's not the same way you used to approach in early days. Nowadays it's different because many people they are civilized. Not the same way we used to adapt to approach them. Today world is changing and we have to change and adapt with what is there. And if we do so, many souls shall be changed. If we continue doing according to the old ways, then we shall not reach many. And that's why you find many churches, they don't have youth because the model which is being used there, it is not touching them. But if we use a model which can touch them, then many youth shall be adapted, shall be brought to Jesus. And this is the model we should follow. This is Global Christian News with Stephen Hem. God bless you so much to be part and parcel of this channel.